Alright, fellow YouTubers, Caleb Craig, Deadpool Toys 2, here to bring you a review this time on the real Grade Strike Freedom Gundam. This might be one of my favorite Gundams of all time. Big thanks to Alex for making this possible. He gave me this as a going away gift. Thank you, man. Hope things are going good in college. And I just really love this Gundam. I did the Master Grade one, and this is the real grade one. I love the Master Grade one. With real grades, you have to be careful because it's very easy to break the parts. So yes, I did use some super glue on this one, and let me know if you can find the parts that I messed up on. But let's take a quick look at the box. What I love about the Gundam model kit box is that the art is always awesome. Here you can see a nice head sculpt, well, not head sculpt, the actual nice head picture of the Strike Freedom Gundam. And here you see the overall picture of the whole Strike Freedom Gundam. Looks great. I love how the gold is showing, and it says Strike Freedom Gundam at the bottom. And there it has Bandai in the corner, and showing real grade at the top. On the bottom, you see the same wonderful picture of it saying real grade. Here you see the skeleton of it. Looks very nice. Here you see the weapons and the wings. Loving them. Very different looking tails, and here you can actually see the runners. Those runners look awesome, and here's the overall look at it with the itty bitty person right there. On this side, you see it says 14, real grade Strike Freedom Gundam. The other side tells you about Gundam info and also gives you a warning hazard because you can choke on your Gundam. And this is my favorite side. I love how you can see all the dynamic poses that you can put the Strike Freedom in. Love them. That even looks boss from the back, looking awesome. Moving over from the glare, you can see the head, the chest, the weapon, the shoulder, the hands, the knees, all the articulation. Check that out. And there's the barcode. Ooh. Now for you guys, I did do some paint on there. I did use some spray paint. So I did use a glossy pearl white for the white. And I did use a glossy black. And I did use a darker, little bit of a glossy blue / burnt blue for these little wing parts. And I left some without paint, but most of it I did paint, and I put some lining, and I did use the stickers. Come on, y'all know good and well that one of y'all ain't put on every single sticker on those real grades. Now the figure does look awesome. I do like how the shoulder pads are. I do love how they have it where some gold is showing through there, and the rest of it does look really nice. I do love how they did the gold skeleton showing there in the middle. The actual head looks awesome. I love the antennas. Those are very nice. They did have where you could put stickers here, but I actually messed up the blue stickers and I couldn't get them on there, but I think I might paint it later. I just love the detail they put into it and all the lines. And if you actually have a Gundam marker and you put a few lines, it just makes it stand out more. This is actually what I'm missing if y'all didn't catch on. I'm missing the gray parts for the inside of there, so sorry about that. Actually can pop this chest part out. When you pop it out, you can see that it moved a little bit and you can raise it up. I guess the person would not really go there, but you can easily just close this down and pop it back in there. All the little components in the arm look very nice. That came out very good. The only thing I don't like is that the gold skeleton that they use, it seems like they use this as a cheap gold. You have to paint that gold in some way or it's not going to look that good. On the legs, they included that detail there. That came out very nice. I do like how that is. And here when you look at the feet actually connect really easily, had no problems here. And I do love how you connect the white to the blue. That was really easy, and the gold still shows through. Because when you put it together, you're like, how is this going to come together? But it does. The reason you need to paint the gold is because on all parts, you're going to see it just sticks out. And it depends on if you paint it or if it's going to look kind of dull with the paint that they included. Even here on the arm, even the extra lines, you could easily put a Gundam marker in there, and it could make it stand out so much more. But also how they actually made the effort where you can connect the blue part and the red to the white. Looks nice. So much detail, but so many small parts. Also with the eyes they have where you can either put the green eyes or the gold eyes. I actually put the gold eyes in there. So yeah, you do have that option. One thing I'm not gonna lie and I do not like is how these are connected on the side. I wish they just would have did the skirt where you connected on the side, but these actually open up. You see that? These aren't even like connected, so you can move these around and there's nothing connected to the hip, so they just stay there in place. I don't like that. That's weird. Why would you do that to the figure? It makes it seem loose and it's not there. So those are some of the things I do not like about real grades. You also get this very nice shield that comes with very nice effects that you just sticker on. Yes, all this is sticker. It actually is see-through like this. You can't really tell after you put on the stickers, but it gives you like maybe, how many? 1, 2, 3, 6 stickers, and all the stickers kind of line up. You can see even here where I actually, right there, where I just tapped it. That's where the clear is showing through where I might have missed a sticker some. But that sticker does look good, and I love how it gives it that effect. And you easily just stick it into his arm. The guns are really nice, and as you can see, I actually was able to get a decal on there. I did paint them, but I did not paint the gray. I liked that color the way it was, and I did not paint the red because it was small and it didn't make that huge a difference. But the guns came out really good. I do like those. The hands are actually not gripping. It gives you hands where they connect, and they're kind of split in half right there by the thumbs where it connects. And also you put on the white part to cover the knuckle, so that's where it usually holds it at. So I think that's pretty cool. And I do like how the gold even shows a little bit on the forearm there. Now, not gonna lie, these are actually really cool how these cannons can flip out and they can stick out. I do like that feature, so that does look very cool. And they can completely go, and if you get to the point where they can't go up anymore, then they'll kind of bend down. So I do like that. So you can do the pose where it's like from the show where he's shooting like all the targets at one time, and looked really cool. I'm not gonna lie, I do like the shoulder pads, but they do pop off very easily, so you're gonna have to put them back on quite a lot if you try to move the arms around a lot. But you know, you see that? It's like this is supposed to keep it, but it's a little loose when you put it back on there. It's also cool how you can take the shoulders and you can completely flip up the shoulder pads there. So I do like that, and it gives you access to see all in there. I don't like that huge gap in there, but you can see the detail here on the thrusters on the side. Looks very nice. Now, the wings are a thing of beauty, as you can see. They came out very nice. I do love them. Now, they do feel really like light, and they do feel like plastic. You can hear that? So they do feel like not so much cheap, but I do like the articulation in them. As you can see, you can spread them out really far and go here. Actually, on my master grade, a lot of, like, say this one part would pop off here, so it's easy for these to fall off, but these they actually stay on, and I do like that, so you don't have to worry about that. But other than that, I do like the detail they even put in this back part. See how you can see the thrusters in there, how they have it where the gold actually sticks past the red and the gray. That looks very nice, and then you use the right colors, it's going to stand out. Actual gold on the inside is reflected, and no, I did not have to paint these, so they did come out very nice, and I just left them how they are, because that's how they should be. So this gold in the middle is what I painted, and that gold right there is pretty much how it is. And this gold right here, I don't know why I pointed with the hand at the camera, but this gold right here is the gold that, I don't even think that's the gold that came with it. Yeah, that's not the gold that came with it. The gold that came with it would be like on the inside of here. You see that right there? So this is the gold they give you to work with, which does not look that good at all, kind of a yellow plain color. And then you want it to be that gold. This is how you want your Strike Freedom Gundam to have the signature and stand out on your display shelf. Kind of like this and that. So I guess I did miss a few parts. That wasn't painted in there. Don't know why. A little bit of it was, but that looks really weird. But you really just like the paint to stand out, especially the gold on this figure. I do like how the vents stand out around here. You see how it looks like it's burnt as you go down. Very nice effect. Also, a good thing about the real grade is that once you pop the wings into the back, you don't have to worry about them trying to fall out. When you put them in there, you have to actually try to take them out. And I do love how they included the white decals that really stick out on there. Alright, and now I'm going to attempt to do the articulation. You can see here, this can go up that far, go down quite a bit. There's not really ankle pivot. You can't really twist here, but you can actually bend the knee. So you can bend it like that. So you can go out really far. Don't know if that's supposed to come out, but it did. You can actually open them up pretty far. I don't know what's going on here. I don't really like this, but these can come out really far and come back in. It feels loose. It feels weird. I don't really like it. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't like it. Here in the back, these they can flip down and come back up. Weird, but kind of cool at the same time, I'm guessing. You can move that. Here, there's not really an ab crunch in here, as you can see. I'm actually showing the head articulation, but it's not really ab crunch in there. And now I'm showing a pelvic, stop it, Caleb. But you can't really move it that much as far as that goes. You can twist it side to side, but his whole waist is going to move with it. Here you can see with the head, it can actually look that far down, look that far up, and it can turn side to side if I'm not covering it up. Here you can tell this actually, I already told y'all those can move out completely. These can go that far up and come down. They can actually bend here. So that's pretty far. Pretty far. That's past the right angle. And the wrist can pretty much move like so. And they actually did come with extra fingers that are way more articulated. But that's pretty much it for this real great figure. So I'm going to pop the wings back in here. And the sound effect is pop back in there. I love how it's easy to put them in, and then it's very hard to take off the wings, but that's a good thing because you want your wings to fall off a lot. But yeah, this has been my review of the real grade. Once again, I would use a lot of super glue, and how it's made, it seems like a lot of parts are just going to fall off, but it's really different. I prefer the master grade, but I also like the real grade of my favorite Gundams, and this is one of them. So very glad to add this to the collection. So overall, it's a very nice figure. I love how it came out. I'm trying not to get too obsessed with the pearl white. Before the real Grade Strike Freedom Gundam, I felt like it was a must. But it did come out very good. And once again, I do love how they did the actual weapons. The weapons look nice, and it's just clean. The way the gold, the white, and the dark blue, and the light blue, it all comes together. So very good kit. If you have a lot of patience and you have very delicate fingers, I'll pick this kit up. And if you feel like you're a little bit more rough, I would get the Master Grade. But I'm going to do a comparison video of the Master Grade and the real grade. But I love this one. 2 thumbs up. It's very fun. Just some parts you got to super glue because it's easy for them to fall off, like what you saw in this video. And once again, a big thanks to Alex for giving me a chance to put this together. Thank you for giving it to me as a gift, buddy. And it will be on display. But this has been a video by Caleb Craig Deadpool Toys 1 2. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.